Matt Staver is with us. He's the vice president of Liberty University. He heads up the Liberty Council. We wanted to get an update on the Justina go to the emergency room over the weekend, and the parents weren't notified. The judge was supposed to, we thought, return Justina at least to Tufts medical facilities on Monday, but then said, I'm waiting until Friday to make any decision. Friday is usually when the government releases bad news. Matt is here to just give us a quick update. The parents weren't notified at all about the emergency room visit?
No, not at all. They didn't know about the emergency room visit to this day. They don't know what was happening, what kind of treatment she got. And by the way, when they visit her for the 1-hour visitation supervised on Friday of this week, they won't be able to ask her about that because the DCF has said that you cannot talk about any medical condition, diagnostics, that is. You can't have any discussion regarding her medical condition in the presence of Justina. So they won't be able to ask their own daughter, Justina, what happened at the emergency room? Why did you go?
Matt, what this I thought was going in the direction of her being returned to the parents. What happened?
Well, that's the direction that we're moving towards. But, you know, what happens here is DCF is really trying to dig its heels in. We do have, as of 2 weeks ago, a signed order by the court to transfer her care back to Tufts. Now
so why hasn't it been done?
Well, that's DCF is continuing to drag its heels. Now we're working directly with Tufts, and we have been told by the medical director and by Dr. Corson, the specialist who has treated her for some time before this happened, that they are ready, willing, and eager to have her return. Even this morning, we're working directly with Tufts because DCF, it continues to drag its heels and is not working with Tufts. So we're going directly to Tufts. And
well, can't you say, can't we file something that says they're in contempt of court? I mean, I don't know how the system works like this, but I mean, aren't they in contempt of court? If there's an order, what are they waiting for?
Well, listen to this. Last year, we've now uncovered in the record where the judge last summer said, I'm inclined to send Justina back home. And he said to DCF, you need to make arrangements to do this. And DCF didn't do it. And DCF came back into court and said, you can't make us do this. You can't force us to do it. And so the judge just kicked the can down the road and no ruling. And so here we are, 14 months later. We're not going to allow that to happen. We just got on this case after you broadcasted on your radio program. We learned about it. And we're moving this thing in the right direction. But you know what? If this judge won't make a ruling by Friday, we'll go to the appellate court. We've got habeas corpus proceedings that we're already preparing. We're looking at other federal avenues as well, in addition to the state remedies. But this can simply not happen on a continual basis where the judge and DCF just kick this can down the road. And in the meantime, Justina is suffering in the hands of DCF.
Matt, how can people help you?
Well, I think they, you know, to make their voice known to DCF and the governor of the state and the head of DCF, they need to have an independent investigation. They need to free Justina. If they're tweeting, they can tweet hashtag Free Justina. They can also go to freejustina.com website for more information. They can go to our website, libertycounselslc.org. We're going to continue to get up information for people to be able to reach out and make their voice known because this is outrageous and it has to come to an end. Justina's life literally is in the balance.
Well, obviously, I mean, this is exactly what her father said. They were very concerned about infection setting in now, and they thought they saw that growing from her belly, and they were mocked for it. Now to see that she was in the emergency room being treated for something, you don't go to the emergency room for a head cold when you're in the care of a hospital.
I have pictures, Glenn, from last Friday. The family had to take in some cell phone and take a photograph. They've been banned from doing that. But we finally got some pictures. Almost had to sneak them out, if you will. I mean, this is outrageous. But
what do the pictures look? What do the pictures look like, and what do the pictures tell you?
Well, the red sepsis is right there, coming from that cystectomy. It's right there.
Do you have the
belly, and you can see it very visibly.
Have those pictures been made public?
They haven't yet, but we are about ready to do so. And here's what happened.
Well, you let me know, Matt, when you want to make those public. We will push them out on every platform. We will get millions of Americans will see those.
Here's what happened. We'll get that to you, Glenn. Here's what happened on Tuesday when they found out that they took the pictures. They called the family and said, you can't have the visitation on Friday. It's going to be on Tuesday. They said, well, Julia, the other daughter, is in college, and she scheduled her classes all day Tuesday so she can have Friday off so she can go visit her sister. And the social worker for DCF said, well, I guess you're just not going to see her then, are you? We had to spend 3/4 of the day hassling with DCF to get the visitation
Do you think
back on Friday, and they did that because they took the photographs, and they said, you took these photographs, and they're not authorized by DCF.
I wondered if that was because of that or the Dr. Phil show. I know Dr. Phil, they were on with Dr. Phil,
right?
And Dr. Phil's, I think that was a fair treatment of the family. It sounded to me like he was, I didn't see the show, but from what I heard, very supportive.
He's very supportive. He's very shocked by what has happened here. He tried to contact Massachusetts DCF several times and has not gotten any return phone calls.
That's amazing. These guys are so arrogant and out of control. Matt, thank you very much, and we will keep Justina and everything that you guys do, not only at Liberty University, but the Liberty Council as well, in our prayers. You guys are a true force for good, and it is truly an honor to know you guys. It is truly an honor to have worked it all with Liberty University. I really, truly believe that you guys are front and center when it comes to the army of the Lord and being a shield for many, many people, including most of our children, and I thank you for it.
Well, thank you, Glenn. The feeling is definitely mutual.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Bye. Matt Staver he's Vice President of Liberty University and heads up the Liberty Council. I just signed up, Justice for Justina or freejustina.com, and I signed the petition. I want you to do the same. There are ways for you to call and be involved, and please do it. This little girl's life is at stake, and this is so much more than just one girl. This is happening all around the country. And I have to get an update. We shared with you this new law that we think should be passed in all 50 states that gives you the right as a parent to make the decisions for medical and for the upbringing and education of your child. And you are not messing with the United States of America as you once knew it. You are messing with a growing, I'm going to say it, a growing fascistic government. And it doesn't matter if this guy is the president or the next guy is the president. This is not about the president. This is about the system that is being created by both parties. And it is extraordinarily dangerous.